I was
Because you
implying.
said Anaheim
I was
Angels.
implying he is in Anaheim,
You said Anaheim Angels. And then you
and
went to about Ducks.
it's baseball in Anaheim.
Dude. You ain't
Just like
scratching the
ain't no
surface
players
of
on the west side. It's the same. Check once, check twice, and check again. This is episode 20 of the I like to say it of the Set Your Line Up podcast. Shout out to
like I
both type
said, what?
behavior. I like to say it both type behavior. Episode 20 of the Set Your Line Up podcast. Congratulations, gentlemen, for making it to episode 20. A lot of people quit by episode 10.
How you know that?
And we've been going because I do my research. We're doing 20
Where the
weeks
bells and whistles? You gonna be
strong.
applause
I'm busy
on the
letting people.
machine.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm busy. Letting people in, letting people in, letting people in.
You gonna breaking out a cigar or something.
Every time I break out a cigar, you say, "No, that's a black and mild."
Oh.
Episode 20. Down bottom just then I got who?
It's your boy DSPN checking in on the ones and twos. Let's get it.
Right next to DSBN, I got who? Polo Joe checking in.
That would be yours truly, the one and only Trigger Man. Welcome to episode 20. Set your lineup. Brace yourself. You're in for a ride on the spaceship, on the mothership. You like? You dig?
And third to be introduced, but first in every fantasy football league you can think of, we got
Every
who?
fan, what?
The people's champ, the number one seed, aka the all-time wins leader, all-time money getter in the Hornets nest.
Mm,
Check. And my Cali plug. Straight in Cali. Checking in straight in Cali. Who I got?
It's your boy Clutch, aka Domino, out here in Anaheim doing the podcast.
He don't miss a show, ladies and gentlemen. He
Neither
don't
do
miss a
you. Neither
show.
do you. Neither do you. Without you, there
If
is
I
no
could,
show.
I would. If I could, I
Don't
would.
miss one then. Don't miss one.
I'm gonna show D how to
Always
set it
crying.
up.
They need to get you some syrup and answer mama and answer something.
I'm gonna show D how
Answer
to
light
set it up.
skin.
We just gotta make sure he show up on the day he supposed to start the show. Moderate the show. But hey, D checking in live. Appreciate all y'all, man. Episode 20, that's major, whether you know it or not. We're growing in subscribers, so if you're watching this, you hear the sound of my voice, you see the beauty in my face. Uh, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Go follow our Facebook page. We got a lot of people that chime in on in the Facebook group. A lot of intelligent people, sports intelligence. We're really about to get in there. We started this. We're 20 weeks in, but
So you
it's
said
finna
a
go.
lot of intelligent people. So you saying that there's some people that's not intelligent by being on our show?
No, correct. It's some people that's in our Facebook group that's not that sports intelligent,
Oh,
but
sports intelligence. Oh,
they
I got you.
represent.
I got you.
It's one on
That's
the
why
show.
we here though. That's why we here.
Yeah, it's one on the show. Yeah, you in France. What is that? What's that next to you? A trophy?
Yeah, man.
Oh my! I caught myself gonna be the first one to do a crystal. Oh, that must came from church then. I said I was gonna be the first league to do a crystal trophy, but
Come on,
oh,
man.
that's on. Oh,
Don't
that's
play.
nice.
I'm
Oh,
in
no,
all. I'm in all. Man, you wouldn't even understand. 15 leads, baby. How can anybody hold it down?
Yeah,
Go
my
Tories.
yeah. I'm trying to get it in, Polo Joe. Want to be like you, like Joe.
I ain't nothing. I ain't nothing. You
I'm,
think
I'm,
of Akeem. Think of me.
I want to be like you though. Just wear polo every day.
Hey man,
That's the only thing.
almost.
Anaheim on pause. But let's let's get the show started because we got a indeed of a show. But yeah, like I was saying before, pleasantly interrupted. We are going into football season, and we are football guys. I am a college fanatic. Um, I started playing fantasy football because NCAA video game was canceled, and that brought me through. But I'm here. I'm not gonna retire this year. I'm here in fantasy football. I could do the two. I could do the two. I can play the game and make some change on the game. Shout out DSPN. Uh, and I could be make a little change on fantasy football. But we're gonna get started. So just to let you guys know, it's a level up. It's football season. Joe's an NFL expert guru.
Arr, arr, arr.
We have football this week. Oh,
We
we're
do.
not talking. Yeah, we do. We're not talking about USFL spring football, Alabama spring football, lady lingerie football. We are NFL
Your mic going in and out.
the Texans versus the Bears. The Bears. Your mic is not going in now, brother. It's super there. Texans versus the Bears. DSPN. Who winning? Can we do
Uh,
that with preseason?
yeah, you can. You can.
Okay.
Vegas got the Bears winning. It's a small line. Basically, it's a pick'em game. Anything that's 1 point, 1.5, I call them pick'em games. But they got the Bears with a slight edge, minus 1.5 spread, and they got the money line minus 130. So for anybody that doesn't know what that means in betting terms, minus 130 means it takes $130 bet to win you $100.
See, I didn't. I wasn't always aware of that. I mean, I was
Mm,
trying to
mm,
figure
mm.
that out. But when you come here to the Section Line podcast, you learn a lot. You learn a lot. Uh, will the Bears be able to do anything, Joe, without their quarterback?
Will they be able to do something without their quarterback?
Yeah, since they traded out their quarterback for uh
A ham
oh
sandwich.
a ham sandwich and a
Hey,
iPod
man.
6.
Pimping ain't easy. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to eat. Dogs got to eat, right? Boy, of course not. You cannot win. In order to win in this league, you must have a quarterback. His name Caleb Williams, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
He's one of the best prospects ever coming out of college. He's supposed to be a generational talent. Started at Oklahoma, went to USC, done incredible things. He's the most set up quarterback for success, early success in the NFL. So just pay the running back some good money, Swift. A nice trio of receivers. Even the great Peyton Manning, his first year in the league, threw the most interceptions in NFL history. So the Bears have been disappointed so many times, but I guess their Messiah is here. He's going to break a lot of Bears records. I was a hater at the beginning on the guy, but I can't see him not being able to produce on time and on schedule.
All
Let,
right.
let, let me throw a little interjectory in there. I ain't a big Caleb Williams fan. I'm gonna say that now. But I'm gonna say shout out to Caleb Williams for getting his mama a job, trying to put it in the contract. In the contract,
He trying to get a lot of stuff.
he wanted his mama to be an in-house counselor. Whether or not they went to her and spoke with her, she was supposed to be the in-house counselor, and He tried. They denied it real fast, but he tried.
He tried to
Most
get
people
stake.
just
He tried to get stake and ownership in the team.
shoot. He tried. He said he
Mahomes ain't
want
got no ownership in the team. How you think you finna get ownership in the team?
shoot. He even I said he need another week he needed a week of sick days outside of the actual bye week he get.
Yeah, he actually asked for PTO.
Yeah, he asked
Prima
for a week
donna,
of
prima
PTO.
donna.
So he wanted 2 weeks off in a season where everybody get one.
Well, what did Oklahoma get a boy? Golly, he think he get
They,
recruited again. We
so
own you. We
supposedly his NIL deal was 10 million. That's supposedly
Mm.
3 million or 10 million. They never came out with the numbers, but that's what the spectator said.
I wouldn't
but
doubt it.
but cause it's a slippery slope because I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate because you want to be like, yeah, the young boys know their worth or whatever. So I don't want to hate, but
Get your
your
money.
boy,
Get your money.
yeah, but your boy kind of going too far, man. Like he going off. I don't know.
Well, he trying to set a new trend. So if you ask for something, they can't do nothing but tell you no or yeah.
No, ain't
Exactly.
never killed nobody.
So so that's what he doing. If he can get some of that crazy stuff he asking for to go through, then well, it's gonna cause some problem because everybody else gonna start wanting crazy stuff. So that's why they denied all that stuff.
I don't see him as setting a new trend for everybody else. I think he to me he's a me guy.
He is.
So he
True,
so he ain't trying to get everybody else on. He yeah. But
I
but
But
mean,
he'll
but
even
open if he
but
get these demands, he'll open up Pandora box.
right, that's
right,
And
we
other
right.
we
people
we
after
need
him
we
and
we
with
need
him.
me guys in the world. We need some me guys. We need some
No,
people that's
no,
out for self.
no,
So
no.
that means when he asks for it, that means I'm gonna ask for it too. I
That's
might
right.
not get it, but I'm gonna ask.
That's
well,
right. And see,
I know
I
who.
made a declaration to stop my hating days because I was hating on Caitlin Clark early, and she was that Caitlin Clark. I'm sorry. Let me shut up. I'm talking about
Well, I know who to watch when we get the contracts going in for the
watch as well as
for
pray.
this pod, yeah, for this podcast. I know who to have my eye on. Who gonna try to set the bar. But other than that great football game, fellas, we have the class of 2024 Pro Football Hall of Fame. Let's check out a video.
Most fearsome pass rushers ever to play the game. Dwight Freeney.
Yeah.
Power, speed, great hands. This receiving icon had it all.
What college you went
Andre
to?
Johnson.
Miami.
The other one, the first
A
one.
brilliant middle linebacker at the center of Denver's Orange Crush defense. Randy Gradishar.
Never heard of him.
Garbage.
He made 7 Pro Bowls in 8 NFL seasons. 49ers linebacking legend Patrick Willis.
Willis.
Stud, man.
A colorful and key part of arguably the best defense in history. Represented by his wife, Misty.
Let's see, McMichael.
McMichael.
He
The
made
most
it.
dangerous and successful return man the game has ever seen.
My nigga.
Devin Hester.
No
Miami.
doubt.
And the
My
only
nigga.
player ever with at least 100 career sacks and 10 interceptions. A dominant defensive force.
Julius Pepper. Oh my God.
Pepper.
Hey, yo, what you said it like that, bro?
That dude a goat, man.
He said, "Oh my God."
That dude a goat. He was just on the
Hey,
Hey,
wrong
yo,
team.
hey,
But you better go
you.
check his stats. That man was, man, what?
Wait a minute. Wait
you
wait a minute.
Wait a
Which
minute.
one you talking about?
you needed
Julius
that
Pepper.
He said
Oh
Julius.
yeah.
Meek
He said Julius Peppers. Oh
Phenomenal.
my God.
you needed that Meek
Man,
Mill. Drake, get out.
he played basketball too. If you play basketball and you play in the league, you're going to put up astronomical. Look at Jimmy Graham. Huh? Oh,
Well,
y'all. Yeah.
I
What's the tight end for Kansas City? The pretty boy, Tony Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
we
Antonio Gates was a free agent. He didn't even get drafted. They picked him up at UPS on the back docks or something. Hall of Famer.
Shout
Yes.
out to UPS. All my folks at UPS.
I
All
don't
right.
know if UPS. I just put that in. I don't know where he worked at, but
Yeah. That where you got that shirt from. You out the back of the truck. Y'all that
don't tell
mother.
all my business, man. We on
Oh, my
live,
bad.
man.
My bad.
I
My
ain't trying
bad.
to go to jail.
My
Shouts out
bad.
to all the
I got
boosters
a child to look
worldwide.
after.
If you a booster, please follow Set Your Light Up podcast. You might get
For
some money.
sure. For sure. Listen. All right. I don't want to make this hate, but
Oh boy. When somebody say that, they're gonna make it a hate. Go ahead.
yeah, we salute all the gentlemen that were chosen um
I
to
don't.
wear that gold coat. But we are gonna do something right now.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna take one person out and put one person in. We so we're gonna I
Who's the
guess we're
list to
gonna
put in?
whoever you feel should be in the Hall of Fame.
What?
Oh, okay.
What? That's easy.
Easy
You
for
better
me
not
too.
say. I'm gonna go first because I think DSP ain't gonna say my
Go first then.
Well, well, if you,
people
well,
champ,
if you,
people champ, people champ.
well,
Who you,
First will be last,
if
and
you,
last will be first.
boy, that's a hater move right there. That's a hater move.
who people champ? Who you taking out?
I'm gonna take. I hate to do it because he one of my
I know.
Bronco.
Oh
one of my
yeah,
Bronco fan
I like that.
teammate.
I respect that.
I hate to do that, but I'm gonna take out Randy Gravelshaw from the Orange Crush defense. Damn, I hate to do that.
That's the first time I ever heard his name.
And I'm gonna put in Antonio Gates,
Look at him.
the
Do it,
second
champ.
best tight end to ever be created.
That's a bad dude,
who
man.
the first one?
Gonzalez.
Tony
Gonzalez?
Gonzalez.
No,
Tony
no,
Tony
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Tony
no.
Gonzalez.
It's the guy
What?
down in New England, man.
He
Gronk?
third.
Gronk. What?
Man, come on, man. He a better actor. All right,
Well,
never
y'all
mind.
crazy,
All
man.
right,
Y'all
He
all
crazy.
right,
third.
Ain't no way, man.
all right.
He
Well,
got
what
him
Kelsey
third.
is? Never mind. We're gonna talk about this later.
He ain't Gronk. Ain't nobody Gronk.
Man, you tripping?
Kelsey fourth till he retire.
Okay.
Then we're gonna move him up.
Gonzalez ain't won nothing.
And
Nathan.
then Pitt's fifth. Pitt's gonna be
Man.
fifth. He can't go for that.
Yeah, one hit wonder.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
blind like Stevie
all
Wonder.
right.
One hit wonder.
Y'all say that, but August 30th, 31st, whatever, y'all know.
Isn't she
I'm gonna draft him again
lovely?
this year. He been
No, he
setting
ain't
me
on my
back.
draft board.
I'm
All
getting him in the
Who,
third, so you got to reach for him.
who
right,
that?
all right.
Pitt. I mean
Kyle Pitt.
Pitt. Yeah.
I gotta set my
Kyle under
dude.
Pitts.
All
Hey,
right, clutch. Take somebody out and put somebody in. Please don't put nobody in from 1945.
I'm also gonna take out the Orange Crush, whatever his name is. What's his
Gradishaw.
name?
Randy.
Randy. Yeah, I'm
Gradishaw.
gonna
Mr. Randy
Randy.
Watson.
What?
I'm,
That
I'm,
boy
I'm gonna
good.
take him out, and I'm gonna put Chad Johnson in there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can't tell the game of
That is
football
a
without
good
Chad
one.
Johnson.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ocho
put Chad
Cinco.
Johnson. I'm gonna put Chad Johnson in because he's like 7-11. He's always open, and he was
That's,
always open.
that's a good one. Trigger
Until he
man.
got to New England.
That's a
Yeah,
good one. Trigger man
Rode the
Joe.
bench. Couldn't even get on the field.
Trigger man Joe. Who you taking out and who you putting in?
Well, I don't want to beat on a dead man,
beat his ass. Beat
so
on
I'm
him.
gonna change it to
Beat on him.
You taking my
what's
Michael out?
yes, Steve McMichael. Yeah, yeah, he
Man,
got to
you wasn't
go.
even born. You ain't seen that man play.
He went
I'm
the
talking
second
about
recruit, 85 Bears. What are you talking about?
You
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
me?
Gino talking about you taking him out, bro. You you ain't even thought of.
Yeah,
Ain't even pre-thought you yet.
First
I'm
of
gonna
all, I
take him
was one.
out, and I'm gonna be a homer today because it's good to represent. I'm gonna put in Hines Ward.
Oh, that's a good one.
No way you don't have Hines Ward in the Football Hall of Fame.
Well, you might well put Cordell Stewart in there with him. Just
Come on, man. You ain't no comparison in the two. What are you
put
talking
all.
about?
I'm saying, just put your whole team in there.
Hines Ward, a
Hines
Super Bowl
Ward.
MVP, a
Okay.
1,000 catches on about 90 touchdowns, the toughest wide receiver that ever played the game. Don't miss
I
games.
thought that was Steve
Sometimes
Smith.
he played at running back. He does it all.
He
Shout
should
out to
make the
the
MMA Hall of Fame.
Hey, and hold on,
Ain't no way, man.
Anquan
Stop.
Bolden was Anquan Bolden was a beast too. Now,
Yeah, he wasn't no Hines Ward.
shout
Did you
out
see what
to
Hines Ward did to Ed Reed? Hit him, and immediately he was gone in concussion land. And Hines Ward called for Raven sideline. Come get him, come get him. T
Mm.
Sizzle, all them. Please, 86, you got to play. The game ain't the same as 86. I ain't gonna say his name because we hate him. Man, Hines Ward was. They made a rule because what's the linebacker for the Cincinnati big a crackback. They banned that from the league because Hines Ward was putting people in the hospital for weeks.
pre.
Wired shut
He
for
should,
the whole year and stuff. Come on, man, stop playing.
that's why I say he should be in the MMA Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna say MMA.
ESPN, come on.
Mr. Almighty Joe did actually steal mine.
What?
I was going
And he a
across the.
Raven fan. That just tell you how much it what it
I
is.
was going across the street to Hines Ward. It's crazy that he has been skipped over 8 times.
That's crazy.
So just to know that that's a little back research that I had him.
I
But
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna do somebody that he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and he is gonna be first ballot. But just a prediction, I would take out either one of them older guys that I never got to watch, and I'm going Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah,
oh
first
yeah,
ballot. Yeah, first ballot.
He has
Pittsburgh,
not he
Pittsburgh,
has
right? Did he go to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, yeah.
no yeah Larry
University of Pittsburgh.
Fitzgerald. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
So
phenomenal.
Well,
Phenomenal.
since
And there was no prima
unpredictable
donna.
not here, I don't know where he at. Since unpredictable not here, his daddy gonna do his job.
Well, a quick question.
Hmm?
What when Hines Ward was playing for what was the greatest rivalry in football at that time?
Ravens versus Steelers.
It wasn't even close. But go ahead.
Shout out to Hines Ward, Georgia,
Thank you,
Georgia.
baby.
Yeah,
Third round pick.
yeah. I'm going to take out not Gradishar, not McMichael,
Mm.
not Patrick Willis, not
Devin
Pepper,
Hester.
not Peppers. I can never take out Hester. That's my
Well, I
first
know you ain't
thought.
talking about Freeney.
I'm gonna take out Dwight Freeney.
Man, you on
You,
drugs.
hey,
We are we
I
are
want some
officially
of what
having
you.
drug tests after the show. I'm tired of this thing. We ain't gonna have this out of the mediator or whoever is what his job.
I want
But
some
go
of
ahead.
what you smoking.
Dwight
What?
Freeney wasn't really the best lineman on his team at times.
Man, I'm ready to sign off.
This man crazy. Who was?
Jeff Saturday.
That's the center.
DSPN, get it, man. Get it,
Listen,
please.
But I love how Jeff Saturday went at Peyton Manning tail on the sideline. That thing price. If you hadn't heard, go back and look at it.
I I don't know. I just wanted to be different. I ain't want to take out Gradishar or McMichael because I haven't seen them like DSPN said. So I'm gonna take out Dwight Freeney because I would have Peppers and Willis in over Freeney.
Did you have time during the week to look to pop on the tape and look at them?
No,
Okay.
but and I'm gonna put in one of the OG, one of the best podcasters,
Just a tuggle.
and one of the realest running backs that just keep getting overlooked. Besides
Fred
Ocho
Taylor.
Cinco, I'm gonna put
Fred
in
Ocho Cinco
Fred
ain't no running
Taylor.
back.
Taylor.
I said,
Ocho
Fred
Cinco ain't no
Taylor,
running
Taylor.
back.
baby.
I said besides Fred, I mean besides Ocho Cinco, duh, he ain't a running back, man. Quit playing with me. Besides Ocho Cinco getting in, I think Fred Taylor and two great podcasters.
And
So
I
let
like
me give
Fred.
my honorable mention Ravens, Anquan Bolden, and Steve Smith Sr. both deserve it.
Dogs.
I
The
didn't hear you
year
say what.
the year 2050.
I muted him. We didn't ask you for no honorable mention. Then
Dogs.
you gonna get two and then you're gonna
Dogs.
mention Steve Smith,
Dog.
mi- uh, little man.
Ice up, son.
All
Man, that's a
right. So,
dog.
so we're in football action. We're in football season. we have we have a special guest because Clutch we thought he was gonna be in the earth. So speaking of Clutch being in the earth, Clutch, who should the Cowboys pay first?
They
CD, Parsons, or
they
Dak?
Dak. They need to pay Dak first.
Why is that?
Man, look at his stats, man. Look at his stats. He's had over 3 years. He's passed over 4,500 hours. And DSP about that 6,000. It might be possible, boy. It might be possible
No
because in
way.
2019 he threw for 4,900 yards. So he might get there. But yeah, because I mean, if we don't sign Dak, who else is out there for us to get? Nobody.
Who else
So,
can Dak go to? I thought he was going to Miami. Shout out to Tour. Shout out to the
Got his money.
podcast. Shout out to yeah. Shout out I can't.
And they say that Dak has the upper hand right now. I mean, I kind of
I
agree
nigga.
with that, but I don't agree with it. Because I mean, he can't win in the playoffs. I mean, he has what, one playoff win.
It ain't he can't win in the playoffs. It's
They
y'all can't win in the playoffs. The Cowboy can't.
He the
That been
captain.
happening.
He the cap.
Dak,
He the captain
Dak
of the
was
ship.
in the kindergarten and y'all couldn't win in the playoffs. So don't blame Dak.
It
He,
is on
he,
Dak.
he the captain of the ship.
but who the
Come on.
He
captain of the
But
defense?
why you want him back if you can't win in the playoffs?
It's the captain
because
of the defense.
nothing out there is better than what we have right now.
Hit the reset button. Tell them
Ain't
kick
no, ain't
rocks
no,
and
ain't no,
start
ain't no
all over.
reset. Ain't no
You done
Y'all
went
reset.
got a
12 and
number
4 the
3
last
pick.
3 years, and you done that to do what?
Y'all got a top 3 pick in the quarterback room.
Hey! Listen to this. We
Man,
will
them
beat the
boys traded
Steelers
up. No,
October
listen to this.
6th.
Listen to
We
this.
will
Them
beat the
boys
Steelers
traded up.
October 6th.
Man, you crazy.
Listen, them boys traded up in Buku picks to get Trey Lance at number 3 and
Who?
still went to the Super Bowl.
San Francisco.
Oh, I'm
This is
about to say,
ridiculous, man. I can't stand
I
this.
mean, now,
Got Brock Purdy at the last pick of the draft, Mr.
I
Irrelevant.
mean, just listen to this. If you score 32 points in an NFL playoff game, you should win. But if your defense give up 48, it can't be that. If
Dak didn't set the tone for the game.
you score 32 points on your
It was
team,
garbage time
and
points.
your
The other
defense
defense was
give,
playing prevent at the time. They caught
oh,
up. The game is
hey,
not, the score is not an indication of how that game went. That was total domination by Green Bay.
yeah,
okay.
And
Green
Dak
Bay
was throwing some
dominated.
ugly picks.
You
Ugly
score,
picks.
you
And the
scored.
Cowboys was 8-0 at home and averaged those 32 points you speak of.
Yep, 8-0.
First
Yep.
quarter, I don't even think they scored. I think Pack was, I can't remember, but it was double digits. They was up
Okay,
first quarter.
these are two great playoff defenses. You got the Rams and you got San Fran. You score 17 points against them, you supposed to win. I don't care what you say.
We don't care what you say.
You
Don't
supposed
blame
to
Dak.
stop. You got to stop something.
All right,
And,
GSPN, who should they sign first? The Cowboys.
Who should they sign first? Since we talking about how sorry the defense play in the playoffs, Michael Parsons is last. I can tell you that now. Michael Parsons is last. That's the last person you want to sign. But man, sign CD and go draft Shador, man. Sign CD Lamb,
oh
go
Lord.
draft Shador.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it. I
they're
like
not
it.
going. They're not going to draft Shador when they got Trey Lance back there.
That's if San
Where they gonna play
Francisco didn't
Dak?
want if San Francisco didn't want him, and they rather sign Jimmy Garoppolo over Trey Lance, man. You think he finna start a game?
He could
Man,
go to the Raiders.
who?
Dak.
Yeah, he
Oh
go
yeah.
there. Devontae Adams, that'll be great. They got a great defense.
So,
They defense better than Dallas, I'll tell you that.
so Trigger Man, you
Whoa,
think that
whoa,
you who
whoa, whoa.
Trigger Man, who you think they need to sign first since Dak can go to the Raiders?
Who they need to sign first?
Yeah, the original question that who the Cowboys need to sign first.
Um,
Flow rate.
I mean, X is right. I mean, you got to sign the quarterback. You planning to build on what you've done the last 3 years. The most important position in sports, you have to sign the quarterback. But you just can't be playing games with the most important position in sports. Either you sign him, you don't. They could have signed him at the end of the year and got ahead of Tua and Trevor Lawrence and all that. You're playing games. I mean, Green Bay played with fire. They didn't sign Jordan Love. They could have signed him last year. They didn't sign him like 1 year, 14 million or whatever. And now they're kicking themselves in the butt. They're kicking out all that cash on. He seemed like he's gonna be great. We don't know if he's gonna be great. So number one, you got to pay the quarterback. No, ain't nothing to talk about.
Champ.
Well, I look at the Kansas City situation, and Mahomes don't have any receivers, so
Woo!
you don't have to have any receivers to be a good team, but you do have to have a good
Oh,
quarterback.
Great
So
point. Great point.
signing
Great
Dak,
point.
would be the first step in that process. Then I would go with Michael Parsons because
Great.
he is a defensive changer on defense, and then I would go with CeeDee Lamb because you can get
Oh,
a receiver pretty much anywhere in the draft
all right,
or in free
no,
agency.
no,
all right.
no,
Let
no,
let
no.
let 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 CD Lamb go to the Chiefs,
Good.
and we'll
Good
see how
job,
much
champ.
We'll see how much Dallas regret that. Sign CD last and
CD
see him
Lamb.
go to the Chiefs.
CD Lamb is not a true wide
No,
receiver one,
yeah, he's
but he's
not a
going to
one.
get
He's a
paid
slot.
like one.
Yeah,
He's a
he's a
tier
slot.
below that. He be getting in the slot, do most of his dirt, his phenomenal work
And
in the
and
slots.
and you know, I got the perfect analogy for you, Joe. Since you want to be
Who
the
Cooper
one to
Cup?
step up.
He ain't
No,
no wide
sir.
receiver one. In fantasy
Let's
football, yes.
let's remember when Antonio Brown and Juju both putting up astronomical numbers.
What
AB
Juju was
lead,
at?
AB lead, Juju is number two,
But say where
and
he was lined up at
he put up astronomical numbers.
in the slot.
When AB left town, what
He
happened
turned
to
to boo boo.
Juju?
He
We
turned to
we
boo
ready,
boo.
y'all ready to punt him? CD lost Amari Cooper. They thought Gallup was better than what
He
he
ain't lying.
was. You brought Brandon Cooks in. Pay the man.
That tell you how weak y'all division, or not y'all division, but Dallas Cowboys division is. You play Washington twice, trash. Giants twice, trash, trash. And then last year, Philadelphia Eagles, because the secondary was trash above all trash to the third power. So is
Who
CeeDee Lamb really that guy? I don't
man?
think he is.
All
On certain
right, quick.
plays, he is, but he is not a true number one. And I stand on that.
Number one, he won me a fantasy football championship last year, so I
Ah,
appreciate it.
facts.
But I'm gonna put it like this: outside of Tyreek Hill, put CD Lamb in open space and see what happens.
Okay, check this out. Would you want Justin Jefferson or you want CeeDee Lamb?
Justin
I'm taking
Jefferson.
Jay Jettas,
Jamar Chase uh, Lamb.
Lamb.
I'm
What?
taking Chase. I'm taking Chase.
Well, you on that crap.
I'm taking
Both y'all
man.
can
No,
get
no,
drug
no.
tests out the show. Don't worry about it.
Time
Both
out.
y'all can get
Time
drug
out.
tests.
Time
Tyreek
out.
Hill.
Time out. Time out.
Time out. Time out.
Listen. Let me do mine. I say pay Dak first because you only need like I thought he was gonna have a chance with Miami, but Tua sold that up.
You took a
Uh,
timeout for that.
listen, no, I gotta say mine. Cause we going where y'all going. Just
If you on the barbecue grill
let
and
me
you don't
drive
get
the
ready
boat.
to, you don't eat and all that food done passed by, you didn't eat nothing while you was barbecuing. Who fault is that?
You just make sure you got the barbecue ready for the draft party. You the KD draft party. You make sure. I'm gonna I'm gonna show you how to get to the barbecue. Then
Gonna
listen,
catch a fade up in here now.
me, me
I ain't
and
no killer,
Gino.
but don't push him.
All right, Moses. Look at Moses.
We shot marbles together. I tell her, I
That's
tell her,
that's
you
the
said what's
that's
up.
the that's the staffy part of the seaweed, ain't it?
Yeah,
Boy,
he
I
said
like
it.
that. Boy. He called the revelation. Boy, you
That's
good, boy. That was
that's what
good.
I meant when I called him Moses.
Yeah, that ain't what you see. You
You
always try to
take
take
my
credit
joke.
for somebody else's
So
work,
Take my
man.
joke.
so
Listen,
I'm gonna
I
call
say you
so
pay
Corn
that.
Lick. We
I
can
say
get
you
this
pay.
thing straight.
I say you pay that first because he only need one date. You only need one person. You know what I'm saying? You stepping out. You know what I'm saying? You only need one team.
And if you don't want to pay Dak, Dak is still on the contract for this year. Let him play out this year out and see. Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco made him tons of money when
Yeah.
he declined that contract and went and won the Super Bowl and had a phenomenal
Mhm.
playoff run. So bet on you
You
and you
can't bet on the
win.
draft pick, man. You
hey,
can't.
I'm just saying like it is.
Dallas gonna make the playoffs. You can't bet on no draft pick. Talking about
Man,
Shador.
injury could change everything. Don't say that. He ain't gonna make the
Man,
playoffs.
listen.
They'll get Shador
If
just their ticket.
man,
I ain't gonna
Mahomes,
mention nobody name since the person that mentioned their name every week ain't here. But we know people draft people to just to sell tickets. But we ain't gonna say that word.
Brian.
Hey, what time was the podcast last week?
I'm about 4.
So did y'all tell Sim that we having it at 1:30?
I mean, did I tell you
Me and we two different entities.
we have at
all
one
I
thirty?
know is
Oh,
What
I announced this going out. It is football season, and I'm gonna let y'all behind the
Well,
fifth. I'm gonna let y'all behind the fifth wall. We do shoot on Sundays right now. We got a game coming up Thursday, so it's officially football season. So episode starting in August
dun, dun,
1st.
dun, dun,
The
dun,
episodes
dun,
will be
dun.
dropped on Thursday mornings.
Oh,
Thursday mornings. We will do some live because we get together on football season. Joe get a permission slip. So we do get together and we're having a draft and we're gonna do some live stuff from there. But we're moving from Sundays because we watch football on Sundays, play fantasy football, and we assume y'all watch footballs on Sundays. So we will be moving to Thursday morning. So just to let that be known. But I say draft first. Y'all were talking about wide receivers. Who would you take? And soon as somebody said the B word, look who pops in the building.
it's the one and only.
And y'all don't want to hear me because my phone didn't ring when Joe was late. 8 people called them and texted them. I ain't get nothing. I'm up here trying to get my bedroom together, trying to redo the set. I said nobody called. I said they called Joe
hey
85 times.
You still
hey
breaking
get
down headboard?
get what
Yes.
guess what unpredictable.
What's that?
Hey, the People's Champ said Bronny James 3 times and you appeared.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Now that's fact.
Dang.
Now that's fact.
Hey,
Is
that
when
was
that
you
a
when,
fake.
coincidence or
when
divine
you
providence?
when you go back and watch this episode, he said Bronny James and UK.
Well, you know
No
what? That
pause.
was good because this segment is sponsored by Barbecue Doritos.
My nigga.
Hey, I was just talking to some people how delusional LeBron fans are. I can understand you think he the GOAT, but y'all think he's so great that his son is deserved to be in the NBA. That's when you're delusional.
Well,
That's
we were
all.
talking about Shador being in the NFL, and we was talking about it's the start of football season, and
Oh,
just like we
that's
just
right.
let the patrons know that we will be starting our episodes will be airing on Thursday mornings now that football season is upon us. So and we let them know that we did shoot on Sundays, but football season changed a lot of things. And we were talking about should the Cowboys sign Dak first, Dak Parsons or CD Lamb? Who do you think unpredictable?
I'm going to say, I think the most important person is Parsons, but they got people that can somewhat do his job at an adequate level. So I'm going to say CD Lamb. Um, because I was listening to this other show where Shady McCall was talking about the talent, and we're arguing should CD Lamb be paid when he's one of the elite. Even if you want to debate if he is the top, he's top 5, but elite should be paid by elite, and above average should be paid by above average. And to me, Dak is probably top 10, maybe 12, but he's not higher than 9. So he's a little bit above average. He should
So
be
you
getting
said
20 million.
so you said CD Lamb top 5.
Receiver, yeah.
So Triggerman Joe disagrees. So let's go. Y'all have at it.
So
So
sometimes
like
numbers lie. Just because you have elite numbers don't make you elite. Would you consider Trey Young elite? Would you consider him a top 5 player in the NBA?
we talking about NFL.
I'm
Use
just saying
NFL
with numbers.
analogy.
Sometimes numbers lie.
That's true, but use
Patrick
NFL
Mahomes didn't
now.
have elite numbers
Tell,
last
tell
year,
me
but
tell
you
me the
know he
wide
is the king
tell me the
of
wide receiver
elites,
better. Tell me
Well,
the
I'll,
wide
I'll
receiver
say it
better than
this way.
CD Lamb.
Let's look
huh?
at that. I like that, right?
Tell me who better than CD Lamb.
I just ran
I
all
got
3 of them
three.
that's better than CeeDee Lamb.
Justin Jefferson, understandable.
Well,
I
The
give you
hear
that.
about this.
Chase, of course,
Man,
most
please.
Tyreek Hill, yes.
Well,
What Chase
Joe,
did better
Trigger
than
Man.
Lamb?
Go ahead,
When we go to
Tim.
basketball reference, LeBron is elite, but Durant is also at the same position. We can also say Kawhi, when he was healthy, is elite, but we're
All
arguing
them got
about
championships. All them got championships.
but we're arguing
Half
about
championships.
elite, and then somebody will come back with let's just say a small forward. Let's say Jalen Brown. He's good, but he's not elite yet. So it's almost like we're going to pay him the most over LeBron, over Kevin Durant, over healthy Kawhi, hell, even Paul George.
That's the world we living in now. You made a
Yeah.
great point. I think it was last week or whenever it was with the quarterbacks. Why they feel like they got to pay this quarterback because he's next in line for the big contract when none of these bums, I won't call him bums, sorry. It's better than Mahomes. Mahomes should be the highest paid quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
And it'd be a crime to get paid more than him. But I understand the market. You got to pay this and that. But
let's look at the market by position. Regardless of where you want to put CD Lamb, I think he's top 6 at worst. Right?
Top 6.
I'm giving
I
him a worst
agree, I
case
agree.
scenario.
I agree, top 6.
All right, but look at
Man, please. Can we take a pause?
But let's look at
Y'all
Dak.
just don't draft them top 6 then, because y'all do a lot of talking on this show, but then we
Y'all
get to
is
fantasy
crazy.
football.
Fantasy is
Y'all
not reality.
Well, guess what?
Fantasy, let me say it for the people
CD
in the back.
Lamb going
Fantasy
first on my draft
is not
board.
reality.
Tell
But see,
me the
here's the
5
thing.
better than
Let's look
him.
at the position that they play. Is CD Lamb better at receiver than Dak is at quarterback based on their peers? And so if CD Lamb is a top 5 receiver, why are we debating should he get paid? But Dak is not. Most people have him at 12.
But
Nobody's
mean,
debating if he's
you
even
put
12.
David Carr at quarterback, what's CD Lamb gonna do then?
Listen.
That's the point. David Carr don't play no more.
Listen, we are debating this because Dak is top 5, CeeDee Lamb is top 5, and Michael Parsons is top 5. They're
Dak
all
is
top
top
5 in their
5.
position.
Dak ain't no top
I
5.
like
No,
Dak, but he ain't
sir.
Who
top 5.
better?
That's
Ooh,
worse than
better.
Dwight Freeney
We
being
don't have
out.
enough time in the show.
Yeah, shoot, we got time. Run them off.
Jordan Love is better than Dak, man.
Jordan Love, that's my guy. Come on, man. You was just talking about how Jordan Love might not should have been paid.
Right,
How
but
you
the
going?
eyeball,
How you going back
based
back
off
like
the
that?
eyeball test, what he did
We
last
talking about
year,
right
and
now.
he
Hey,
went
Steve.
up. He went up in Dallas and baptized that man in his own darn stadium.
That's fine. Do you not know how many points Dallas give up on defense for this man to have to score 40 points a game to win?
Man, the thing on Dak.
He got to
Okay,
score 40.
Dak played against the 49ers
He ain't lying.
the 2 years before that. Huh?
We ain't talking about the Niners.
Didn't show up. He don't show up. Jordan Love, first time in the playoffs, the coolest customer in the house. And he really don't have no major receivers either. So he's kind of reminiscent of Patrick Mahomes. I ain't saying any Patrick Mahomes, because ain't nobody Patrick Mahomes. He's the quarterback in the history of the game.
Let's make this
But the
simple,
boy
Joe.
just look better than Dak. I mean,
Tell me your
let's be real.
Jordan Love gonna throw 19 interceptions this year.
Listen,
Hey.
tell me your 5 top quarterbacks. It ain't got to be
Ready?
no order. Just say 5 better than Dak.
Lamar Jackson,
There you go.
White chocolate,
White chocolate. White chocolate.
Patrick Mahomes,
Uh-huh.
Herbert, Joe
Yeah.
Burrow.
Herbert ass.
Aaron Rodgers.
Man, you crazy.
What has Herbert did that Dak ain't did? Y'all
Aaron
smoking.
Rodgers.
He only got the
Y'all
most passing
smoking.
yards for anybody.
He got him a real coach now, though.
That's a
Herbert got
good
real
point.
coach.
That's a good point, DSPN.
Hey,
None of that if he ain't made the
you,
playoffs. Dak done made the playoffs, right?
Herbert first game, you know who it was against?
It don't matter. You know how
Tyrod
many-
Taylor got hurt. They shot him in the rib with some
Hey,
steroids
guess
or
what?
something.
Guess what, Joe?
And he got put in the game to go against Patrick Mahomes and almost won the game.
Guess what, Joe? Almost don't get you there. How many
I'm just
times?
telling you the
There we go.
potential.
How many times has Herbert almost
There
won
we
in the
go.
past 3 years?
And on that survival
That man
pool,
done
you
lost
remember
about
up in
21
Kansas City when
points in the
Kansas City
last
was
3
favored by
years.
double digits and
Deshaun
Justin Herbert
Watson.
went box the wire on Kansas City in Kansas City. Who else can do that? Go in my home house and disrespect
Man,
them.
pre-massage Deshaun Watson was better than Dak. He's not better than Dak now.
Who
Y'all
is
got
Justin
to stop
Herbert
playing.
coach? Who is Justin Herbert
It
coach?
don't matter. He ain't won.
It matters.
Well,
You think coaching don't matter?
People's champ. He was a
Winning matter.
people's
Look
Coaching
champ.
has
He was
something
a
to do with it.
receiver. What's his name, champ? For this, who
Look
plays
Say
for
that
the
again.
Who Patrick Mahomes
Who's the
coach is?
receiver that played for the Bears now that you always draft?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen. In defense of the quarterback for San Diego,
Hurt.
he put up the numbers, but every year
Hurt.
his running back hurt. His 2 top receivers gone. This man
Preach.
playing the 3rd string.
Okay.
Preach.
And so guess what?
Dak
See, this is
Dak
the
has
difference
lost
between
his
Patrick
top two
Mahomes.
running backs,
Watch this.
and he lost his number
This is
one
the
wide
difference between
receiver.
Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. Forget about the Super Bowls. As good as elite as Joe Burrow is, he still got them
What
two
make
monsters at receiver, and he also had that monster at running back. So now we're gonna really see where Joe Burrow is. But Patrick Mahomes lost Tyreek Hill. He lost his top running back. I don't even know who his running back before Pachinko. His tight end is still on the downside of his career. He's still elite. Lamar Jackson, we don't know who these receivers are. They might well get three of us and go out there and play receiver.
I'm saying top two.
Dak had CD
No,
Lamb, Amari Cooper, Zeke in his prime, one of the best offensive lines. So he's
and he
not
lost
elite.
them
So
all,
he got
and
to
he
take
still
some.
did it.
He got to
Clutch.
take less money to put some stuff around him.
All right, Clutch. Your
Listen,
quarterback.
Dak
Hold on,
overrated, man.
hold
Dak
on.
is overrated.
Clutch. Your quarterback getting beat to sleep over here, and you ain't said nothing.
No, he ain't getting beat to sleep.
We
He
we
ain't
are
getting beat
we
to
are
sleep.
trouncing
Yeah,
we are trouncing your quarterback.
Hold on.
I'm saying y'all
He
are
top
talking
five.
about. Listen, y'all are talking about Josh Allen that ain't did no better than Dak. Y'all are
Yes, he
talking about
has.
Justin. Y'all are talking about Justin Herbert ain't did no better than Dak. Y'all are
I'm
talking about all
gonna
these
stop.
You would
people.
take Dak over Josh Allen?
Hey,
Yes,
can I say
I
this
ain't
to your
got to worry about
DSPN?
40 interceptions a year.
Can I say this DSPN with Josh
What?
Allen when you talk about playoffs? He's either lost to Patrick Mahomes, we say he was elite, or he lost to Joe Burrow. This man lost to a seventh round quarterback the year before that,
Come
and a
on,
man that was on the
Sim.
bench for 5 years.
Boy,
So
you better preach.
he lost to two bench warmers that we thought was gonna be
Come
the best in
on,
the league.
He
Sim.
ain't lying. Josh
That
Allen
boy
done lost to
good.
them same
That
folks
boy,
Hey,
too,
hey,
right?
that
here's
boy
the thing.
came in late. That nigga kicking down door. That nigga
When somebody say you lost to
smoking.
Patrick Mahomes, you gotta tip your head.
This is a sick
You lost to
Negro.
a
Go
seventh
off,
round
cuz.
quarterback. Man was Mr. Irrelevant. He was Bronny James and lost.
Man, Josh Allen throw 40 interceptions a year
He also ran for 40, so it
and
balances
miss
out.
and will throw you. All right,
And he's in cold weather, throwing in the snow while Dak in the
Preach.
domes is chilling.
for for
Put
y'all to
Dak
say
in that
just
weather. Dak
for
play in
for
a dome.
for y'all to mention or put Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence,
Man, come on. I thought you better than
uh,
that, man. You better go back
uh,
and look at the tape on
Joe,
Justin Herbert.
even
Matthew Stafford.
Joe
Hey,
Burrow has had
hey,
1 year.
how many yards White Chocolate got off? I mean, for his career. Somebody look it
Huh?
up for me. How many yards passing does Josh Allen have for his
Oh
career?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He should
yeah,
have a
yeah.
lot.
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know
lie,
the
I'm
numbers.
getting
Champ, have to pull
cooked.
up right quick.
Somebody look it up for me real quick, because y'all know I'm kind of limited.
Hey man. Hey.
Josh
Next
Allen threw
subject.
4,306 yards,
Next
29
subject.
touchdowns, 8
DSPN just got cooked like good bologna.
Hold on.
Oh,
How much? How much? His career?
22,000 yards.
he's
And you
thrown for
saying
Okay.
Joe Burrow is
22,000.
not
Okay.
elite? Joe Burrow is the
Hold on.
only
1
man
year.
that can say he got a winning record versus the king, Patrick Mahomes, and
And he
beat
ain't got a
him to get to the
championship.
Super Bowl. That's the
Okay.
only Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes has not participated in was
Hey,
because of
mute
Joe
Joe.
Burrow. So Joe Burrow just got to focus on staying
That's a lie.
healthy. If he stay healthy, he is a dog.
That's a
Guess
lie.
what?
Okay.
That's the
Guess
How
who?
only
many
Super
Guess
Bowl.
who?
interceptions? How many
Guess
interceptions Josh Allen threw in his career?
18. Oh, 78.
All right.
78. Okay.
All right.
Dak is
Go,
hold on for a minute.
go ahead.
Dak
Go ahead.
Dak is thrown for 29-4 in his career, more than White Chocolate. He has less interceptions thrown, not by much, but he has less interceptions thrown. He has 74 interceptions.
And he only play Dak only played 8 seasons and
Who
White
got the
Chocolate done
best?
played six.
Who got the best offensive line? He had Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Hall of Fame offensive lineman. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
White Chocolate got to run for his life most of the time.
Tyron Smith ain't been the same the past 3 years.
But I'm saying
That don't even count.
early on, he was great though.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I can't mute more than
Okay,
one person at
O
once.
line has
Listen, we're gonna talk about this because I don't want to skip wide receiver. We was talking
What can
wide
I make one more
receiver.
point? One more
Yeah.
point, please.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl that Mahomes didn't win. What was wrong with that picture?
He was hurt.
The O line couldn't. He ran for like 500 yards, scrambling.
He was hurt.
Get the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We
He was
And
don't
then he
hurt.
care.
making
He did
miraculous
his
throws, and the
his
guys weren't
offensive
catching it. Be
line was
like,
hurt
how he made
last
that
year too,
throw?
and he
He
won.
was hurt, and he was playing against Jenkins Tom Brady. So
All
that's
right, I
yeah.
rest my case.
You win. You.
Dak
We'll
top
we'll,
five.
we'll discuss that because I want y'all be talking this, and then y'all want to say fantasy ain't reality, but y'all pulling out stats. So but because
Y'all
I
putting out the stat.
we were gonna skip wide receiver, but I know people champ done did his research, so we ain't gonna wide receiver contract extension talk. DSPN.
CD deserves to be paid. And if I'm Chase, I ain't stepping on nobody's football field for no $1 million this year.
Right. Champ.
I agree with that. He shouldn't play for, and he probably won't. They just, they just try to roll you down to the last second.
Yeah.
They're in negotiation, so they just probably coming up with the final agreed for the guarantee, probably. You know, um,
Or better
Well, I
yet, just
would,
give him some
I,
type of
I,
1 year
I
bump up and
will.
pay 10
These are
million, 12 million for this last year or
these
whatever.
are these are the
uh-uh.
owner's words. This is the owner's word. I don't discuss contracts when the season starts.
And that's why the Bengals are who they are when they leave.
Facts.
Now they did give who did they give $5 million a bump
Amari
to
Cooper.
Mark Cooper. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so I see what you're saying on that part.
You know what I'm
But
saying? Yeah.
but
And
for
we'll take care of
him,
you in the, next year or whatever, but he'll go 10 million for this year.
yeah. But for Chase need a because Chase ain't been in there long enough to have 2 or 3 contracts like Cooper have.
Right.
Chase
That's right. That's true.
he need heels right now,
Yeah, you're right.
and they already showing you their cards that they're not gonna sign T Higgins back.
That's correct.
So
So
yeah,
basically,
he
they
needs
they outplan themselves with the cards. They ain't finna cut Chase
right.
because in
Mm-hmm.
the draft they was gonna pick an offensive lineman because they couldn't protect Burrow, and Burrow come out. And Burrow said, "No, give me Chase. I figure out the rest, so we ain't worried about that."
Do
So
y'all think T Higgins make Chase a better receiver?
no
Yes.
question,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no
he's robbing.
question.
He's robbing.
Cause
He's a
Julio,
dog.
yeah,
He was dogging before Chase got there.
I know it. So do y'all think Chase will be affected by Higgins not being there?
When you're a
Yes.
No,
true, when
no,
you're a true
because
number one wide receiver,
uh
it don't matter.
they just picked up our boy Burton from Alabama.
Man, guess what?
But that mean they
That's
ain't pick up nobody.
Guess
who
what?
gonna be the next T Higgins. My boy Burton from the Roll Tide University.
Hey,
I
he could be
like
the
it.
Mike
next
Burton.
Burton that roll tide. How you gonna be somebody else?
Mike Burton. Who you talking about?
You don't know
Oh, that
Burton
ain't
number 3?
it's
I
Trey
don't give a
Burton.
piss about nothing but the time, baby. I don't
Hey,
give a piss about
you see,
nothing. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
Oh, they ain't
but
no
see,
tide.
hey, what about this? I think and outside the quarterback, if we gave a top 6 list, I'm going 6 because it's 2 receivers out of with 32, so it's more. I don't think that we're going to really argue. We can argue who's better, but we can't say that Chase or CeeDee Lamb are not elite. And I think what the problem is the system is broken. And when you have elite people at their position fighting for a contract, and you got Tua, who's probably ranked 12 or 13, he's making more than every quarterback, him and that other sorry boy that's in Jacksonville and Duval.
My
He better
nigga.
win some games before Duval get him. It's like, how do they jump the elite? And I think the whole system is broken because
Your
they're
timing.
jumping the elite when they're
Your,
not playing elite.
your timing when contracts go up and
Mhm.
and CDAs and
Mhm.
all that go
Well,
up, your timing
well,
you'll be
we
the
can say,
highest paid quarterback for about 2 weeks and then bloop bloop.
well, we can say timing, but here's the thing,
AJ Brown or CD Lamb.
CD.
CD.
Man, you see, he had to fight for his contract when it was
No, no,
time for him
but
to
here's
get
the thing.
paid. Philly paid him
I'll say this:
Because Jalen Hurts.
immediately.
No,
you just named 2 elite
did he
quarter.
Immediately.
We talking
did
about
he
wide
get paid
receivers
by
now, Sam.
Tennessee
No,
though?
you
Did he
just
get
named
paid by
2 elite
Tennessee?
receivers, right? I
Did he
think
get
no
paid by
matter what your
Tennessee or did he
ranking
have to
is, oh, go
leave?
ahead.
No, he didn't get paid by Tennessee. I
Exactly.
mean, he could have, but Tennessee
When
already had rebuilt. Then they just paid Calvin Ridley.
listen, Jalen Hurts called and
Clown.
said, "Hey, I need him. Pay him. This is my wide receiver.
All
If I'm
quarterback
your
needs
quarterback."
a wide receiver one,
Exactly. So you
Do that
telling
got a wide
me
receiver
that?
one, Trigger Man Joe?
not a true wide receiver
All
one.
right. Okay.
I,
I put it like this.
I know
Hey, hey,
I
Hey,
put
you
how
it
can
about
like
hate the
this?
this.
messenger, but you can't
I
stop
Hey,
put
the
it like
message.
Joe,
this.
You can
Trigger
hate the
Did
Man.
messenger, but you
did
can't stop
did
the message.
did
Hey,
Dak
Trigger
win
Man.
the pass? Did Dak win the passing title?
He also won the
Huh?
interception title, but
Did he? How?
He
He
have
Josh
don't
won one.
Allen.
no unpredictable don't care about interception when it
he
comes to
he
talking
had
about
two
What
Jameis
what what the
Winston.
what the
That's
what the
Josh
what the
When
Allen.
we
That's
passing
come to
Josh
title
talk
got to do
about
Allen.
with
Jameis
anything?
Winston, he
I
don't
did say
The
matter.
he
passing
had a
title is
bad
a
year.
great indicator of you can't run the ball and you're trailing in games.
That
Well,
means
Joe,
you gotta have some for sure hands out there, then, right?
Trigger Man,
Yes,
can I ask you this question?
yes, sir. Please.
you brought up AJ Brown and CD Lamb. I think for the most part, we're still arguing the elite of the elite. So if one of them jump, the other one, that's just a preference. I think if we said CD Lamb and I can't think of the receiver for Buffalo, not the first one, but the second.
Stephon Diggs.
No, the other one.
My Evans.
If we went from CD Lamb to Evans, no, it's not even Evans, but I'll think of his name because I know he played for Buffalo. He's in Jacksonville now. If we get a guy who's a
Evans.
second, Evans, okay.
No.
That ain't Evans.
The little fast guy.
The deep threat guy.
Yeah, the one that he'll have 400 yards in one game and he won't score nothing. He won't catch a catch in the next 7.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get his name, but if we're saying CD Lamb and him, we have a case for a legitimate argument. But when we Gabe Davis, that's who it is.
Oh, that's
we
right.
can
That's
say
right.
how does Gabe Davis? It's almost like how does Gabe Davis jump CD Lamb? Because Gabe Davis is not elite; he's above average. And now we go take the above average receiver, jump CD Lamb, jump AJ Brown, jump Chase in salary because he's next up. To me, you should be slotted. If you are average, you get whatever the average is. If you're above average, you get that.
I guess some of it come to a matter of preference. Gino, Mr. Carter here. Who would you take? CD Lamb or AJ Brown? You gotta think about it.
Carl came in and I can't even get in.
AJ Brown.
Okay. Champ, who you take? Champ, who you take?
Okay. Who you got? Who the two people?
AJ Brown, CD Lamb.
Hold on.
CD Lamb.
Let me say this.
Because of the quarterback. It's because of the passing quarterback.
Let's ask these 2 questions. Fantasy football. What's the number 1 wide receiver going off the board? Top 2 wide receivers going off the board. Okay.
Jefferson and Lamb.
So he's the best receiver in the game because of that.
No. I said 2 questions. I'm giving you 2 questions. Second question. If you had CD Lamb on your team, would you be mad?
The thing is, what he done last year was the first time he's ever done it. Mm-hmm. Now to repeat what he did last year, it's gonna be tough. Because they got so many distractions going on in the Cowboys camp. So to put your eggs in that basket. Now we know Tyreek Hill can do it. We know AJ Brown can do it. We know Justin Jefferson can do it. And sometimes Keenan Allen do it. But we don't know if CD Lamb can do it. He just passing through.
See, how many games did Dak miss in 2022?
I'm gonna guess 0.
Like 6 or 7.
Oh,
that's the year Cooper. That's the year
when he broke his
Cooper
ankle.
Start, right?
Yeah, because he only had 2,800 yards passing that year.
Yeah, he missed how many games? So about 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And CD Lamb still had 1,359 yards. Let's see what Justin Jefferson do this year with no quarterback. And then talk to me.
So Trigger Man.
So Justin Jefferson. Wait. So Justin Jefferson had a quarterback?
Hey man, hold up.
Man, don't play Kirk Cousins like
mama.
that.
Hell no, he ain't have one. He had Kirk Cousins.
Hey, little mama, why you been so nasty?
All right, we got to keep moving
We
because
spent a lot of time on this topic,
nobody
but
bring
it's a good
up
topic, great topic.
ain't nobody bring up you and somebody said DSPN. I mean, I call his name. DSPN said the Ravens was gonna have Ayuk and all these wide receivers. What's happening?
Hey, we need Brandon Ayuk.
He wishing, he's hoping and wishing, hoping and boo-booing.
The same way the Steelers hoping and wishing they get him too. Don't even break it this way. The same way the Steelers.
They got a wide receiver though. They'll put their quarterback in the world. They're gonna put him at cornerback.
Hey, champ,
listen to this.
I'm gonna still bring it back up.
Listen to this. Ayuk will end up in Dallas. You heard it here first.
Oh, this man crazy. They can't even spend on the players they got on the roster. How they gonna spend money on him? And that'll create more of a distraction.
So they gonna
y'all
If
ruin my segue.
I'm beating up CD Lamb like I'm beating up CD Lamb and Nathan.
Okay, y'all ruined my segue. I said the Steelers already got a wide receiver because they put Justin Fields anywhere. They put him at punt return, defensive back. But I heard they might be putting him the number 1 quarterback. Trigger Man Joe Polo Joe will.
Hey man, you still going back to Joe?
You ain't gonna play the
Because he got a
video?
terrible towel back in there.
We ain't gonna play the
Nigga
video?
have a terrible towel while
Ain't
cleaning.
no
He
ain't no
still broke the
video
last
for
time.
for this.
Oh,
Ain't
ain't
no
no video.
video. No, we ain't gonna
Okay,
play the
okay.
video. You the video. Will Justin Jefferson be the starting quarterback by
Justin
October
Fields. Justin
6th?
Fields. Get our
Whatever
player's
his
name right.
name. Yeah, I said it. I'm trying to I talk unpredictable.
Before season end, he will be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hold on, let
We
me
pl-
talk. Let me talk to you. October 6th.
we playing a dangerous game. We really want him to be the starting quarterback right now, but if he is, then we had to send the Bears a bigger uh, trade prospect.
Oh.
So yeah, yeah. So it's a slippery slope, dangerous thing game they playing. So they hoping that Russell Wilson can hold up the fort early, and then they insert Justin Fields later. And like they say in Hollywood, the rest is history.
Okay, so I'm gonna change my answer. So before the league before the year out, Justin Jefferson.
Justin Fields, why you keep putting my
Yeah,
that my quarterback?
man, I
Don't
forgot his
say that.
name. He been on the Justin Fields will be starting quarterback. Unpredictable. Do you agree?
I agree that receivers are elite and they should be paid elite. And I agree that if you're not elite, you don't get paid elite.
All
Oh,
right,
Period. So, and
champ,
at the end of the
champ.
day, the elite of the elite should be paid. And if you're not elite, you should get average money. That's it.
All right,
All right, now to answer that question, because I got a terrible
Brandon
towel too.
James didn't get average money.
man, stop, Joe.
Oh,
You-
All right. Give me a terrible towel. That's a terrible towel. All right, but I think he will be the starter. I think he's better for him, and he has a better future. And let's find out what he can do because we already know that Russell Wilson wants to be
Who you talking about,
Hollywood.
Brandon James?
That him too. He want to be Hollywood. Hot
Oh
garbage.
no, I thought you said he got an incredible future. Go ahead though.
Or no. Yeah, he does as a PR person because he didn't market himself to death with them 15% from three.
All right,
Um,
Clint. My bad.
Um,
I thought you answered the question.
I don't think he's going to be starting because his pocket presence to me is not where it should be as far as reading defenses and getting the ball to the right person. Russell Wilson has already proven that he can do that. So um, I, I don't think I don't
so
think
Justin
Justin.
Fields, where was Justin Fields playing at previously?
New Orleans,
With the
He was
Chicago Bears, with a
Chicago
Georgia.
garbage
Bears.
offensive line and no wide receiver with the exception of DJ Moore. Now, all of a sudden, Russell Wilson been practicing the whole entire time was QB number one. The first day of training camp, Russell Wilson get this mysterious cramps in his leg, and they gave Justin Fields a shot with the first team offense, and he shined, launching bombs,
But you say he
scrambling,
won't
hit.
start. You say he won't start for October 6th, so make your mind up, man.
I'm just saying though, how Russell Wilson got the injury? Ain't no signs of injury, but oh, his calf muscle hurt. He ain't gonna
Why
be
you
able to start.
practicing him number one? You act like
They
that's
trying
a
to see
badge of
what he
honor.
looked like in the stadium with the fans around. Cause Pittsburgh is a big deal. A lot of fans come out, and with the first team offense, let's see what he got. Cause predominantly Wilson was taking all the QB1 snaps, and old boy was working with the second team.
I
So let's put him out
wanted to
here.
disagree. I wanted to disagree when you said Pittsburgh big deal, and all the fans
Control.
come
If
out.
you
But
ain't heard about the 707
I
drills,
said
I
I
can't help
wanted
you.
to disagree till I seen them ticket prices in Atlanta. But Champ, what you think, man?
Well, I'm gonna show you this right here. The first 7 games, you got Texas, Bills, Lions, Atlanta, Denver, the Chargers, the Colts, and then you go to the Cowboys. I predict they'll be 3-4 at that point, and
We got the
they
toughest schedule in football.
they're gonna make a
So
change,
where you gonna be
and
3 and 4?
then after the change, that's when they get to the hardest schedule ever recorded in the history of the
It's
NFL.
crazy.
When they
How
play
awesome the division game after the
all the
about to say All-Star break.
all the conference games, and then they got Kansas City and Philadelphia. So I'm
Mm,
gonna not only am I gonna predict
mm.
he will be the starting quarterback before week 6, but at the end of the year, both of them quarterbacks will not be there.
Mm,
So they ain't gonna make their annual 8-8 this year.
No, no sir. 8-9. No
mm,
sir. 9-8. Nope, nope, nope,
Stay
nope. Mark,
tuned. That's all I'm
you
gonna
heard it
say.
here first.
Who I
Stay
miss?
mm.
tuned.
Who I miss?
So, Trigger man, you gonna take that?
I heard say I said stay tuned.
Who y'all miss, man?
I ain't know since
Hey,
this man
hey,
ain't never seen Nothing but that. So all of a sudden we're
Hey,
gonna change off the schedule the
hey,
schedule change.
if
The
y'all
year we went to the Super Bowl, that was the toughest schedule in the last 25 years when we won that Super Bowl back in
man, we do
2008.
not
Go
care.
look at it.
Yeah,
We do
Go
not
look
don't.
at
care.
it. All
Hey,
time great
all I
defense
know
though.
is if y'all want Justin Fields to be our starting quarterback, when Steelers show up in Atlanta on the PR system, they need to play at Russell Wilson first snap. I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flop. I guarantee he gets smacked right in the mouth. Pow!
Oh boy.
Done for season.
Boy.
Yeah, took us to PG-13 and rated all this.
I mean,
Triple X.
Unpredictable.
I, I,
Unpredictable.
I actually
You think
I
he
like
gonna be?
Justin Fields. I think he got a bad rep from Chicago. And a
Amen.
lot of times I look at
What
the
they say?
team.
What they say?
When you look at the Bears, let's think about the Bears as the monsters of the midway. They're the most historic
In the
NFL
80s,
franchise. But when have they ever had a true quarterback that we can say is elite? And so
never.
now you have a team that's been around for
Hey,
100 years with no
it's that
elite
military,
quarterback.
man.
And every time they draft one, nobody works. So I think it's more of the system. Now, Pittsburgh, you've had Terry Bradshaw. You had the best quarterback for Cowboys, O'Donnell, when he played them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You had Big Ben. So now you have a franchise that knows how to win,
Hey,
and
the
they
tickets
also
ready?
have historic Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Let's see what he go do with a coordinator that's go surround him with based on his talent. So I like to see him start, and I think he'll do dynamic. His feet work, being able to run and throw. Young receivers, you get to mesh. So I think long term he is the solution unless you draft or pick up somebody better. But Russell Wilson, he went the wrong way. He went east to Pittsburgh instead of going to LA. He should have went with Brian and Brian and played with the Rams or something because he
All
Hollywood.
right, so you gonna act like Jay Cutler didn't exist in Chicago
He
with
wasn't
us?
You
elite.
saw
He
how that
wasn't
ended.
elite. He wasn't elite. The greatest running quarterback of all
Jay
time.
Cutler at Denver and Miami was elite.
Hold on. You made me mention the wrong.
I ain't make you do nothing.
Yes, you did.
I ain't put no gun to your head.
Then I just
Training day.
deleted. Then I
Smoke
deleted
this.
out the whole thing because y'all can say, man, we need to switch subjects, and I try to switch subjects, and
Terrible towel,
the
baby.
NCAA and
Get you some
even send
remedial
shots
classes.
directly at the Georgia Bulldogs.
I don't think it's a secret. If you want to be a top 10 team in college football, you better have great support. We have that, but it's not.
This all started when Phil Knight, former Nike CEO, granted Oregon an unlimited NIL, meaning whatever it takes to get the best players on the country, they're willing to pay. Well, it's NCAA's media day, and Kirby Smart took to a press conference and says this about Oregon.
This year we took Nike, who I've had the great pleasure of meeting Phil Knight. Wish I could get some of that NIL money that he's sharing with Dan Lanning, but that's another note.
Oh, yeah, about Dan Lanning having the treasure chest to open up and get whatever he wants, yeah.
Oregon's head coach Dan Lanning had time. He was on Pat McAfee's show on ESPN and had this to say in response.
We don't have that yet. I think it's impressive that, guys like Kirby have been signing the number one class in the nation without, any NIL money this entire time. So impressive.
You probably didn't look further than what the clip obviously said. But this is a shot at Nick Saban, Ohio State, and all the college football teams that paid their players when it was illegal. You just know UGA was giving those players Hellcats and Trackhawks. I can't wait for UGA and Oregon to play in the national championship. And oh yeah, follow.
all right, appreciate you, black man. Some of your stuff is a little like NCAA
He was
media
on point with
day.
Nick Saban.
Yeah, no. All right, so do y'all take it as a Dan Lanning was taking a shot at Kirby Smart cheating, or do y'all take it as just he been getting NIL deals as well? So
If your favorite team has been getting Hellcats, Trackhawks, Challengers, Demons for your players, you've been cheating.
so that what y'all think he's saying when he questioned the NIL, because he said NIL. He said without NIL. So do y'all think he was saying previously to NIL,
No
or
question.
he was saying okay? I thought he was just saying because they cool, So
No, 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 no.
I thought he was saying he acting like he don't get NIL money too.
What
If
K Dot said to Drake, don't tell no lies about me and I won't tell no truth about you. So that's
if your
basically what it is, And all the great colleges from back in the 90s and this and that, the alumni has always taken care of the great players. You can't get the great players without the $100 handshake, but it don't be $100 or getting a car off this lot and this and that or getting your mama a house or whatnot. It's just
Nick
you make
Saban moved me
billions
out
of
of
dollars
Tulane
off
Court.
these players. Everybody can't make it to the NFL. So I'm glad that now everybody can get a piece of the pie. Shout out to Ed O'Bannon for starting some
Bye.
of this process. But yeah, he's taking a
Okay,
shot and
let
he
me
did
get
it
to
in
the
such a
question.
smooth way, and he wasn't pissed off when he said it. So don't play with me. He without seeing cast the first stone. And last time I checked, I think Knight is worth like $33 billion. But at the beginning, they were struggling to survive, and then they landed a man called Jordan. Changed the course of a lifetime.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, champ, you like you got something to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, um, he's what you call a shot taker. Last year, he told the Colorado Buffaloes right before they played them, let them go check their social media while we kick their ass.
I love
So,
it.
so my thing is, he takes shots and he coming to bag it up, even though they don't play each other this year. And then Georgia need to be worried about nothing but the tide, baby, because we coming.
Cause one of them championships that they got, what's the quarterback in Houston? I'm drawing a blank.
Stroud.
Stroud. He put them in position to win the game, and the field goal kicker missed the field goal. And they had all type of NFL players on that Georgia defense. And Mr. Harrison, that wide receiver that's in the Cardinals, didn't play the whole second half. So Georgia got gifted that championship.
Yeah, I went to bed that night. I
How
couldn't
many
watch.
times Alabama got gifted? All right, we ain't gonna
Might
start
might
no
have gonna say that.
territory.
I knew
The
something.
Kings. Who started it all? Who started it all? Somebody tell me. Who the most the trendsetters for paying players?
Nick Saban.
What university?
Nick Saban in
No,
Alabama.
before that.
Alabama.
No, before that. You
Florida
know what I'm
State.
Alabama.
talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
Y'all had,
Miami.
y'all had
Florida
the
You
best
State.
know
players
it.
money can
You
buy.
know it.
It was Florida State, man. Free Shoes University.
Man, Florida State was a girl college one. Miami was getting it in. Who was
You
that?
crazy. You don't know college football then.
College
We ain't,
football.
we
You
we
didn't answer
ain't,
the
we ain't,
question.
we ain't
You didn't
pay
answer the
nobody.
question.
We just had them go
What about
party.
SMU?
Oh boy,
All
they
right.
about to gave them the death penalty.
They should have gave it to Bama.
Man, you know how high Michael Irvin got in Miami? Come on,
Yeah,
man. Miami started that, man. Don't worry.
Florida
we
State
just
was
had
great
them
back
go.
then, though. What you talking
We
about?
Ain't
just
nobody
had
talking
them.
about Florida State, man.
But you saying like Miami was head and shoulders above Florida State back then.
And what?
If Florida State had a field goal kicker, they would have
I'm
won them
talking
games against
about
Miami.
getting money. What are you talking about?
So Florida State, why you think Steve Spurrier called them Free Shoes University?
Man,
Or
nobody
they were
talking about
paying
no
people like
school, man.
Warren
We talking
Dunn
about
and Peter
cocaine.
Warrick.
Man, quit bringing up Florida State and everybody know Miami Hurricanes. I mean, a man went to prison behind it, bro.
You just said Michael Irvin
He played for Miami.
and FSU wasn't great back then.
We're not talking about. I'm great. What are you talking about? I'm talking
You
about.
got to have great players in order to have a great team.
Man,
How many
come
championships did
on,
Florida
man.
State win?
One or two. Which one is X on him?
Man, get out of
Three.
here, man. Man, come on, man.
Huh? Somebody said three. What the heck?
No, I think it's one or two. They
One.
beat Tennessee. That's the only
Man,
one.
we
Okay.
know Miami. Man, come on, man.
Hey,
That
we beat.
means
You,
they wasn't that great.
Hold on. We beat
If
Auburn.
they
I
had a
don't know if
field
you was
goal
in
kicker, they would
Kuwait
have beat
when it was
Miami.
going
They would have
down, or
had
where
three of
you
them
were.
championships.
Hey, we beat Auburn too, didn't we?
Wide, left, right. Y'all just must have followed the history of the game.
No,
Man, everybody know
everybody know
University.
Miami.
Everybody
Everybody
know
know my
University of Miami had the best roster in history when
fact,
everybody on the team got drafted except for three.
That wasn't the
fact.
Michael Irvin day. That was further down the line. The
Micah is
2000.
Micah. Who is Micah?
But the three that didn't get drafted, shit, all three of them were famous too.
Hey man,
Listen, man.
well, I'm gonna ask this question again. Did they have NIL before NIL? Is let's just say randomly, I lived in Tulane Court with my brothers and sisters,
Ain't
and
no
all of a
such thing
sudden
to
I go
him.
to Alabama. Now I'm driving around with challengers and taking pictures with white fur coats on with the family and everything. We don't think that's been going on. We know
Well, listen
everybody
here,
at Bama
well,
had a
listen here,
challenger.
Uncle Ruckus. Listen here, Uncle
Everybody
Ruckus.
had a challenger.
Listen here, Uncle Ruckus. You ain't had nothing to say when Jenna Manziel was doing it.
I did.
Well,
You know what I said? I said he beat Bama. Pay him some more.
What I'm saying, man, don't worry about talking about somebody with Tulane Colt, man. John Parker Wilson.
But how about this with the NIL?
You think them, you think they ain't get paid too? You crazy?
Who didn't?
The
Not,
folks
not
that
LSU.
from Hoover and stuff.
Shoot, who was getting paid?
They don't have to be in no Tulane Colt.
Hey, can I
Well,
say
here's the
something?
thing. I can believe
Prattville was paying players.
somebody at Hoover got a challenge.
Hoover was playing players.
Hey, can I say something?
Hey, people chip.
Yeah.
The people at Hoover, it's possible for them to go to college with a challenger. The
Oh,
people
you think he on the plane, y'all?
it's
You
a
say something
challenge
before you
just
get
to
out
get a
here.
call.
Yeah.
Hey,
True.
can I say something?
Yeah.
Florida State does have 3 national championships. Thank
3.
you.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. Have a safe flight, man. I don't know. Who cares?
Who
cares? Y'all want
get it right.
Hey, man. So here's the thing about the NIL I don't like. And this is where I support Georgia. It's one thing to know they got the NIL, they gonna pay them. But Phil Knight can't go out there and say, I'm gonna give you what you want and come. That's just like, that's kind of breaking the rules without breaking it.
You do it on first Friday night.
I sure do. So, hey, because Phil Knight right now saying it ain't tricking if you got it, but he's telling everybody.
Yeah. and Georgia and Alabama put money into Nike. So that's we discussed this a couple weeks ago, and we knew it was gonna be a big topic. Just like we discussed Tua getting paid, and then look what happened. They paid Tua. Somebody
And
tapped
and,
in
and,
on here.
and then
What?
the thing about Oregon, when Chip Kelly was there, Phil Knight, before the NIL came into the process or whatever, he was always having them the coolest uniforms, the coolest shoes, the incredible facility to work in. So he already was invested in making it attractive for people to want to come to Duckland, Duck Country.
We do not speak about Chip Kelly on this podcast.
Facts. And we're just gonna start speaking about Brian Kelly if he don't win 10 this year. But I
We
think
don't talk about Chip Kelly, Brian Kelly, or Art Kelly. We didn't talk about nobody Kelly.
So was any of them out of line? You know, they're friends. They said they remain friends, and Dan Lanning went on to make friendly statements after he said that on Pat's show. But I think Kirby Smart with Saban retiring, Kirby Smart trying to take on that role and make them his sons that came up under his coaching tree, and he thinks he's going to do like what Saban did to him and all the people off his tree. And
No,
I
did he?
think,
What
and
Saban did to him?
no,
no, did
You know
he?
what I think happened? I think we missed the boat on that. I don't think that for somebody who trolls people, I don't even think when he said that about the Nike and all that, I don't think that was at Dan Lennon. I think that was at Phil Knight saying,
right,
we have Nike products too. Why you only endorsing that? Why don't you support us?
right.
So I don't think it was a direct shot at Dan Lennon. It was more at Phil Knight. But can we get Phil Knight and Jerry Jones a championship so they can just wither away whatever they're doing? I'm getting tired of these two.
Yeah, because Oklahoma State was gonna try it too, but they can never get their money right in the right direction. They kept putting in facilities.
Because I'm a man with the mullet.
But yeah, I don't. We'll see how that shake. Because if it was at Nike, I want you to say Oregon. They're giving Oregon that money, but then you said my name. You said he giving Dan Lanning all that money to do NILs, and it was a little cheap shot, a little jab.
So he did like Will Smith did Chris Rock.
But I believe it's Kirby
Keep
Smart.
my name. Oh, I'm sorry. You talking? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I believe it's Kirby Smart setting himself up to be the alpha dog in college football now, because there's only 3 active coaches that have won championships that are coaching. So that and that's can you name those 3?
Georgia
Tricky Man Joe?
suspect, man.
Can you even name those 3 Tricky Man Joe? The 3 active college coaches that have won championships. In all these schools, there's only 3 men.
Okay, Clemson coach.
What's his name?
Man, I don't really.
Where he went to college?
Alabama.
What's his name?
I
I
can't
wouldn't
think
do it
of
to
it.
you if you didn't do it
Dabos,
to me. No,
Dabos
D.
Sweet.
Give me multiple choice.
Yeah, yeah. Help him
Know
out.
it.
Help him out,
Dabos
California.
Sweet.
I
Help
don't
him
care
out,
about
California
I
clutch.
don't care about college football. I
Okay,
don't know
Dabos
Alabama
Sweet.
coach name right now, and I'm an
Coach
Alabama
Debo.
fan.
Coach
I'm just
Debo.
gonna be
Don't
honest.
say that on here when people can hear you. All right. Dabo Swin, who else?
Yeah, Dabo Swinney. The Georgia coach
Kirby Smart. From
and
Montgomery. Born in Montgomery. Go ahead.
Watunka.
one more. Ohio State, no. Michigan, no.
That one
Florida,
easy.
no.
D, don't be Googling and then come in and act like you know.
Man, I don't even know what
I
the
know
question
Champ
was.
know.
So
I
I
don't
don't even
know.
know.
Who it
What
is,
I
was
don't
Champ?
know.
Yo, yeah, I know who it is.
what was
Mac
the
No,
question?
Brown.
Matt Brown, throw him down. Throw him down, Matt Brown.
Oh boy,
Oh,
North Carolina coach, but he
Right.
won at Texas with Vince Young, which
Yes,
USC
sir.
should have three-peated. A lot of bad calls went USC way in that game.
Reggie Bush shouldn't have tried to do too much.
Yeah,
That'd have been
oh,
all
that was
right.
horrible, horrible, horrible.
hey, I was gonna say the third one was Ed Ogeron.
No, he on the
He
beach somewhere.
is
He on the
the coach. He's coached Michigan. He ain't coaching nowhere.
for
The man Hatter.
Come
Uh-uh.
on, Harbaugh.
The man
He's
Hatter.
suing. Hey, he's suing everybody now.
Les Miles. Les Miles.
no. They set him down. Them two of the biggest clowns that ever coached football. They're
He got a
not
championship.
coaching.
He
Hey,
got a
hold up.
All
They the
championship.
right,
two biggest
because Nick
clowns,
Saban
Saban,
coaching.
and they be
We're not gonna
Saban.
start that. We're not gonna
How
start
Nick
that.
Saban coaching got to do with his championship?
Listen, we were talking about Kirby Smart making himself the alpha male of college football. Is the alpha male or he's just a winner? Let's see. Let's see.
He's shucking ducking.
Man, that's just was that a smart move by the Raiders bringing the puppet out? I mean, that's just kind of the Raiders, man.
Here.
It's football, man. It's all about trash talk, and that's why I love it. And so at the end of the day, you get to go play on the football field and settle it there. So I'm excited to go out there and do that again this year.
Oh, Miss Piggy.
Patrick Mahomes gonna
Oh,
score. Patrick
damn
Mahomes
it.
gonna score.
The
Patrick Mahomes
Raiders
gonna
has
score a
just given
combined 80
us
points.
a gift. Save all your money right now, and you can retire when Kansas City play the Raiders the first game of the season. Mahomes gonna get at them. Get at me, dog.
I'm
Oh, that's the
taking the
first game?
Raiders.
I said, whenever the first game they play each other,
Oh.
mama rent,
Hey,
grandmother rent.
I know they
Put it
play on
up.
Black Friday. Hey, that's a good day to make some money. They play on Black Friday.
Ooh.
I'm
hey,
taking the Raiders.
Because
I like it.
they were gonna play the Panthers the week before,
I'm
and that's a
taking the
letdown
Raiders.
game. And
I'm
then they
taking
turn
the
around and play
Raiders.
Friday night. So that was gonna be a little letdown game. But the Raiders have sparked the fire. But
Man, that's a big
it's
time rivalry too.
I like it.
Ooh.
I don't have no problem with it. That's what I'm talking about. Go back to boxing. Do you hear how much smack they talk to each other about?
Yeah.
If somebody got to talk smack to you to up your game, you was already losing and defeated anyway. Talk
But
more.
What's their coach
game they
name?
played
Pierce.
over.
He's from that school. So the Giants against Goliath with the Brady and stuff. So he welcomed that. If not, that would never have happened. So he want that type of stuff
The
to
first
change the
game is
guess
course
what?
of the division. Let you know the Raiders are in the house. You know, I won Coach of the Year, or most improved, or whatever he is down the rest
the
of the
first
season.
game is October 27th when the Chiefs go to the Raiders first.
Book it.
Hey, no, let me tell you what else I don't have a problem with it. It's DBs talking about quarterbacks. Quarterbacks can't hit nobody.
a rookie
I could see
DB.
if they was talking about Ray Lewis and say, Ray, I'm going to truck you or something. We talking about Patrick Mahomes. You sitting in the pocket. And we saw your receivers. I don't care how fast they are. They still garbage until they proven different. They got
Our rookie running back, Rashard Mendenhall, was talking noise about Ray Lewis, and Ray Lewis hit him and it shattered his shoulder blade or something. He was out for the rest of the year.
and
Certain
the rest of
people
his
you
career.
just don't put your mouth on. Your mama taught you better. You should know better.
No diddy.
And you don't touch Patrick Mahomes.
Hey,
But I
with
love
that
it, though. I
11,
love it. I love
hey,
it. I love it.
with
That's
that
all in the
11
game.
right tackle,
EA
I
Sports.
would.
EA Sports. All in the game.
So
Hey,
y'all really think, Champ? We really think Patrick Mahomes is that he got that Mamba mentality that Jordan Killer instinct that's gonna happen?
Well, I'm gonna just call out these last 5 Super Bowls. Kansas City over San Francisco, Kansas City over Philly, Rams over Cincinnati, Tampa Bay over Kansas City over San Francisco. That's the last 5 years. So with that being said, I ain't called out the Raiders' name now time. The Raiders ain't made the playoff but one time during that time period. So if they want to sit on there and talk that crazy stuff, let them sit on there and talk that crazy stuff. Cause it ain't calculating the wins and championships.
Champ, champ. Where the last Super Bowl we played that the Chiefs won?
Now that I don't know right offhand.
Last year,
Oh,
what was last year's Super Bowl? We were supposed to fly out. Where is that?
what the Vegas,
It's in
Yeah,
Vegas
Kansas,
this year.
this man just
Kansas
won
City?
a Super Bowl in your new home.
I
In,
thought it's Vegas. It was Vegas this year. No,
that's what I said. The last Super
the
Bowl.
last Super Bowl wasn't in Vegas, was it?
Okay.
I don't remember.
I thought it was in
Listen,
Vegas
man.
this
Hey,
year.
listen. I'm like a woman. I know what I'm gonna say before I say it. I
Oh,
know the
okay.
answer before I ask the question, son.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right, all right. Um, Clutch, you gonna let me do the quote? Cause like you finna take off. You ready to do the quote?
Hey,
He's
I'll do
Go
the
scared.
ahead.
quote for him today.
He's scared.
No, go ahead, Gino. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
no.
getting instructions.
Okay, well,
Oh, getting instruction. I got you.
all right, fine. We went through. I was just gonna. I'm gonna do the quote today. Um, so everybody think be scared of Pat Mahomes. Everybody think be scared of Pat Mahomes, and the Raiders make too much out of beating Pat Mahomes. So
I'm taking the Raiders over KC when they play.
yeah, that's some more money we can make.
Man,
DSP.
like donating, boy.
Yeah.
ATM machine right there.
Hey man, but this is what I want to say. If you want to make a name for yourself, you go for the biggest, baddest bully. And that's what they doing. Talk your talk. I ain't got no problem with that. Because guess what? I seen the right and left tackle for Kansas City. They ain't that good. And Patrick Mahomes is not Lamar Jackson with his feet. He's a sitting duck. So guess what? You blitz and you make them receivers prove they can finally catch a wide open pass. Now when they start catching, now you're in trouble. So I'm not worried about Mahomes. He gonna do his thing. I'm worried about his receivers.
That's
Right, right.
exactly why I say the Raiders gonna hand it to them.
But see, y'all think the coach said they talked it out and they had a conversation. That was a rookie cornerback, and Pierce didn't like that. Joe saying he liked
He
that.
like that's just coach talk,
Oh,
man.
okay.
He's
Oh,
from
he
that
right.
old school. He's from that. You used to
Okay.
have the locker room. You watch the receivers, the show on Netflix, and how he was talking to the players and stuff. He want that trying to
No,
bring Raider Nation back, the fans, the black hole, bring
I
this
need your
energy to Las
password.
Vegas.
I,
Tell him,
I
Can
need
I
your
ask y'all a
Netflix
question?
password.
Can
huh?
I ask y'all a question about this?
Sylvester done kick me off.
I don't speak English.
Oh,
Hey, here's my question. You ready?
yeah.
Now, this is what I want to know. D texted us and said his phone died, but his phone died. Then he text us afterwards. How the hell is that possible?
You know my nephew got two phones, one for the door and one for the low.
How can you
You know
text us
my
your
you
phone
know my
died and
nephew
your
got
phone
two.
died?
You know my nephew got two phones.
Hey, that's like burying somebody saying they said me, well, he about to die, but he already getting buried. I'm confused, man.
Man, you know my nephew got. We just ain't. We with the phone for the podcast. The other phone ain't gonna hook up to the podcast. That's the one for the low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to them. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We'll discuss that
You see,
closer
Denver didn't
to.
open their mouth about Patrick Holmes.
No, we don't want. We
Oh,
ain't putting no
they
belt.
can't open their mouth about the Raiders because they can't beat nobody in their division.
But we have won a championship since the Raiders won one,
Hey, I'm gonna say this again. If
and
you gonna talk
Pittsburgh.
in football, in the game of football,
Yeah, that's
you're
true. That's
gonna
fact.
poke the bear at the quarterback because he's defenseless at the end of the
It was
day.
a stinking Super Bowl too.
Mm.
It was
Patrick
stank.
Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes defenseless. Okay. We'll
He
see.
gonna
We'll
get
see
ran
if,
over.
we'll see if he got that dog in him. If he got that
They
Mahomes
going for the
thing.
three-peat.
Hey
We'll
Joe,
see.
no, I'm saying Mahomes is great, but it's not like I'm a rookie linebacker saying I want Adrian Peterson in his prime to run straight at me. It ain't nothing like that.
All right,
The
since
only
unpredictable. U.S. men's basketball. What you think? We headed out the door. We headed out the door. What you think about what we've seen so far? I didn't. I was at church. I was looking in a little bit on the game, but we got a new roof and the Wi-Fi is not good no more. What
yeah,
you think?
I think they are who I thought they were. They're old. They go beat some teams, and some teams they go struggle. And where they're going to struggle, I see this thing about NBA talent. First of all, the 10 through 15 man on a bench is not NBA talent to go against this team. But the teams they struggle against are young people who running up and down the court. So the USA has a better skilled basketball team, but their youth is killing them on them fast breaks. So the age is catching up quickly.
All right. Champ, what you take?
I predict gold. You do have a good point about the youth, but that's because of the coach. The coach ain't got something to take some of them players like MB shouldn't be starting.
Yep.
Right.
Should Durant just got back, so Durant will start. Probably he won't be starting, but he'll probably help out with the score. It's just the coach. It's the coach that ain't got no chemistry with the star lineups.
Right. Right. My mama
Yeah,
hates Steve Kerr,
yeah.
but she like the Warriors, but she can't stand Steve Kerr. Um, Touch, go.
You know how I feel about the USA team. They trash. They garbage. They'll be lucky if they get bronze.
All right. I don't want you to say the wrong word on the plane, cause they, cause
Say
we'll go viral.
say bomb. Say bomb.
They're a bunch of Trigger Man Moses couldn't set you free.
Stand still and see the
Trigger Man,
salvation of God.
what you think? When the next game, champ?
I think Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh, okay. Well, Trigger Man, Joe, you got anything?
When y'all said LeBron was bailing them out, things looked kind of sticky and yucky. But the all-time leading scorer in the Olympics is back. If he stays healthy, it's over. It's over. Danger! Watch yourself, aka Tarantula,
Hey,
aka the Grim Reaper. He is here. He is back.
I knew.
He is great. Just like he hurt his calf in the finals, missed those couple of games, and when he came back and he ended his season with the ACL tear, man, that man was lighting it up with
Okay.
the bad
Okay. We
calf. Man, he's just
appreciate it.
great. Great is
Yeah,
great, you know.
we should thank the Night Ahead boys to stick together. You
hey,
Man,
oh
that's a
no,
question.
no, yeah, you know they love.
Does,
All right,
does
unpredictable.
LeBron,
What else? What else you got for life?
oh, I about to say, does LeBron know in the Olympics they do testing for steroids?
Oh, he
Well,
only been
he
there.
carried the
This
torch,
is
so they ain't
first
gonna
time.
test him.
Yeah, he
Oh,
only
okay.
been
I
there a
knew it had to
couple
be something.
times. Well, we got a show in. Don't forget, we will be airing Thursday morning from now to the near future.
They
Uh,
teach us how we're gonna be airing Thursday morning. They gonna be
we
teaching.
will air Thursday morning. Let me go and mute you for the rest of the show.
Oh, do
We
that.
will be airing. We will be airing Thursday morning because we are football people, and we not. We're gonna have it aired for Thursday, and my studies show that those Thursday airings should get more. So please subscribe, please share, please like, please comment. Tell this cat that what's name is the top five. Go ahead, sing unpredictable.
Huh?
Did you say hey like you used to do? I just hearing you now.
You doing
Man,
K dot? Hey,
you must be mentally challenging yourself,
I
huh?
must be. It runs in the genes, so I know you got to come.
Oh, now I can give you a comment. I can
Yeah,
give you
what's
a
your
closing
comment?
quote since Clutch is not there.
Clutch done sent me his quote. He's prepared.
Oh,
He's like the
I'm about to say,
five virgins
here's a
in the
nice
Bible.
quote. Here's a nice quote. There's nothing wrong with
it was
nepotism.
10
It's been
versions
going on
about.
for decades, right? But when you try to lie to us and act like it's not nepotism, that's what makes you wrong.
All right, good quote. Only five were prepared, Joe. I
I
said
know
he's like
five
the five.
wise and
He's
five
like the
unwise.
five. If you want to start a Bible pod, we could do that. We'll run that on Monday
I
night.
know you don't want that smoke.
Oh,
Stop it.
all right, all right, all right.
Stop it.
Clutch's quote of the week. I feel so great that I can give Clutch's quote of the week. He told me to pick one, but I like my uh plate and a little sides. So I'm gonna do two quotes he sent. First quote, Clutch's quote: "Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions."
Responsible for your own happiness.
I had to say that. Number two quote, Clutch's quote That was California clutch quote. So Florida clutch quote will be: the bad news is that time flies. The good news is that you are the pilot. Shout out to the clutch with that quote while he's finna fly the plane. That would sound like he's gonna fly the plane.
The plane ain't
Please
gonna
like,
make it.
subscribe, check us out. And Thursday morning, football season.